What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and while I'm still on the mend, I thought that this announcement was so monumental that I actually had to risk my own safety and just come out of hibernation and make this video. It's officially fucking happening. Resident Evil 2 full remake, not just HD remaster of the original, full remake has been greenlit by Capcom and the higher ups in Capcom. A Resident Evil 2 full remake is officially underway. The pitch was made fairly recently, especially with all the stuff going around with how Capcom were asking what we actually wanted, and then the pitch was made to the higher ups in Capcom, and it's official. It was announced today by the producer, who, I mean, I have his name here, and everyone's going to have his name as well, but we'll call him special message from Producer H. That's all I can say. So I'll have a link to the announcement video in the description below. Everyone, please fucking check this out. We've been wanting this for 17 years, basically. Well, we haven't been wanting it for 17 years, realistically, because you don't ask for a remake of a game during its own lifetime. So let's just say, for example, we've been asking for this for about 12 years or so, maybe a little bit more. But it's finally fucking happening. Capcom are actually doing something right. Like I've said a million times, usually whenever I have to make a Capcom video, I'll make a positive, something they do positive, and I have to do like a negative video, because they always fuck up, and they've been fucking up more and more lately. And now it's actually happening. The Resident Evil 2 full remake is actually happening. It blows my fucking mind that it's actually happening. I never thought I'd see this day, to be honest. I mean, there's other full remakes that I probably never thought we'd see. I did think we'd eventually see a Final Fantasy VII remake, which obviously we are. But I honestly expected a Resident Evil 2 remake to never actually happen. I'm glad I'm wrong, because I can't fucking wait. I mean, between all the experience lately, Resident Evil 2 has overtaken Resident Evil 1 as my favorite game. My favorite Resident Evil game. And now that it's getting a full remake, and on top of all that is like the original Resident Evil remake that from the GameCube. I mean, that was a really good remake. And then you had the HD version, which was pretty good as well, fairly recently. Now, you know, I think that one could have been better. But when you look at the Resident Evil 0 HD remake, which looks like it's getting a lot more attention and a lot more care put into it than the original Resident Evil remake. Well, the Resident Evil GameCube remake to the PC and / modern console remake. You know, the Resident Evil 0 looks like it's getting more attention than that did. Now, so Resident Evil 2 is only going to get even more. Now, hopefully, it's only developed for 8th generation consoles and PC. I mean, just let's be real, Capcom. Let's be real, right? I'm going to sit you down and take your hand for a second, look you right in the eye, and just say, let's be real. Forget the 2 old consoles. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, I don't mean to go all Shia LaBeouf on it, but just, you know, just do it. All right? That's it. That's all I can say. So, 8th generation consoles, PC, make it happen, Capcom. Now, for those of you out there who are still watching this video for some reason, because I rant like a madman, do not expect this anytime soon. With the likes of the HD remake, well, Resident Evil HD remake, we'll call it, and Resident Evil 0 one. Resident Evil 0 remake, shouldn't have said Resident Evil 0 1, but Resident Evil 0 remake, they have their original assets in the same format, if you will. When you look at the 2 original versions of those games, they've basically just upscaled and improved what was there. Now, Resident Evil 2 does not have that benefit. Resident Evil 2 has all its original, old school, blocky, isometric backgrounds and all that kind of shit. It needs to be built from scratch, basically from scratch, from the ground up. I say basically because in theory they have the original concept and the original like plan of everything that's there. They just need to redo it, so they don't need to come up with it from zero. I mean, they have a base material to work from, but it's nowhere near like the level the HD remake and Resident Evil 0 remake are going to have. So Because of that, as much as I'm looking forward to this, I am not expecting this before 2018. It's now 2015. I'm not expecting this before 2018. Not only because they basically have to redo it from scratch, but because Resident Evil 2 is such an acclaimed game and is such a fan favorite game, and this has been going on for so long. Capcom, don't fuck this up. Put the time into it. Stay there. Delay it again and again if you have to. Put all the fucking time and resources and care into this fucking remake that it deserves. Because if this comes out and this is shit, I highly doubt it will be, but if this comes out and this is shit, you're going to be fucking destroyed by the entire world and gaming world, and you'll go down in history of fucking up one of the greatest the greatest Resident Evil and its remake of all time. That's all I can say. So Capcom, 2018 minimum, full proper development resources, allocations, timeline, delays, 8th generation console and PC only. That's all I can say. Do it, right? I'm fucking psyched. That's all I can say. I've been ranting way too long because I'm just so fucking overjoyed that it's actually happening. And that a company that like Capcom that's been fucking up so much the last, well, almost innumerable years with their different IPs and just what they've been doing to their existing IPs or haven't been doing with their existing IPs, that they're actually listening. They're taking a page from Square Enix book, because Square Enix has given us that Final Fantasy VII remake that we've been asking for nearly 20 years. Now they're giving us another game. Well, Capcom in this way. They're giving us a game we've been asking for a remake for nearly 20 years as well. And they're finally doing it. And to quote Billy West, who I met the weekend just gone at Dublin Comic Con, shut up and take my money. That's all I can say. I'm not one to usually throw that around, but simply because I feel that's appropriate. So I can't wait. Everyone, let me know in the comment section below what you finally think that this is actually happening. Do you have faith in Capcom to pull it off properly? Do you think they'll fuck it up? By the way, I don't consider adding and changing a little bit more of a fuck up like they did with the HD remake of 1. They added in a bit more. I don't really consider that, that's not a fuck up. But if you think they'll massively fuck up what made Resident Evil 2, let me know. Let me know anything you think about Resident Evil 2, the Resident Evil 2 remake, the 0 remake, the remake of 1, all that shit. I want to know in the comment section below, because I'm just going to rant on forever and ever if I don't, because it's finally fucking happening. Let me know all that. Comment section below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. Details in the description below, along with the video link to the announcement. Check that shit out. I promise you will love it. We do it. Enough said. Thank you for watching. See you on the rest of the videos in my channel while we wait to a minimum of 2018 for Resident Evil 2 full remake to finally happen.